Hey guys, my name's Reno and this is my worldwide headquarters, Armor Coating and Mid-10 Design. I got Brendan Joyner on the camera today. Jonathan's usually here, but he's out making some deliveries. He's the one that runs all our fab side stuff. So Mid-10 Designs, Jonathan and me came together and we got some equipment together and his skills. So it kind of works really great in a powder coating facility because he could just cut, prep, fab. I can go blast, powder coat all in one day. We've been doing this at my shop since August, but he's had CAD experience and stuff like that with a light industrial fabrication company, SMIC, and they built like factory line setups and all kinds of stuff. But so he went and started his own thing with me. So first we're gonna go over here and look at some of the computer and the plasma table where it all starts. So we run a Fusion 360 SketchUp. We've messed with some other programs, but right now that's kind of what we're using. And we also use Torchmate CAD CAM. So this is a Torchmate, Lincoln Electric Torchmate table 3, Torchmate 3 table, and with a VMD, Acumove 3 controller, VMD software, and Torchmate CAD CAM. So we can do a lot of stuff in CAD CAM because that's kind of Lincoln Torchmate's proprietary program for their CAD aspect, but we also make stuff in SketchUp and stuff like that so we can get the 3D visual effect, and then we'll flatten it all out and bring it over into Torchmate CAD CAM, create the G-code file, and use the VMD software for the table to cut it. So what we're working with is a Hypertherm 85, and we cut a lot of different metal sizes, 11 gauge, 12 gauge, 14 gauge. We did cut yesterday some 1-inch, which is pretty decent for a Hypertherm 85. And it was an edge start, but that's some brackets we made for a guy. Up yesterday, it was pretty awesome. And then we make all kinds of signs and design them. Here's a sign we're hopefully finishing up next week. We get that gone. We actually have 2 luxury restrooms and Kennedy roll-off dumpsters. They're going to go on both sides of his building. We use a stud welder to make all of our. I didn't know if there was any here, but to screw on our studs, we'll weld them to the back of the signs. So that way, if we do our 2-layer, 3-layer signs, it's a lot easier to get those points lined up. And we have all the holes drawn up in CAD before we even cut it. So once it's cut, everything's ready to go together. Once we clean everything up, line it all out, and get it, level and all that good stuff. So this is a bumper we're working on for a friend. Just a regular rear end bumper for one of his work trucks, getting that stuff done. And this is a fab table. We kind of made it. This is one of the first bigger things we ever cut on our table. We got a really good deal on some 1/4-inch hot rolled from Hymason's, our local metal supplier, and about $300 we made this tabletop, which took a long time to cut. It's all tapped and slided. Backyard custom signs. We do a lot of stuff for a lowrider club here in town. And then of course we have our welding system. I use a Hobart Ironman 230, really great machine. I got a spool gun with it. Got that dude super cheap, brand new. Can't remember what website I used, but Cyberweld or something like that. Also have an Everlast 250P, which is a pulse MIG gun, and that'll do, has a spool gun with it also, and regular MIG too. And then super cheap Yes welder, and it's actually pretty decent. It's gotten me a lot of good work and progressed my TIG on aluminum and stainless steel. We don't really TIG a whole lot of regular steel because we just MIG it unless the application requires it. And we have regular chop saw, drill press, and I can show you, oh, here's some stuff we cut yesterday. So this sign is not going to be studded. We're going to use adhesive, but it's a 3-layer American flag tattered flag, and then the 160th. This is a unit I was in for 10 years here in Fort Campbell, and then I got out to do this. But we also still make them for the guys on post. They love this stuff. So we'll do this in a red, clear, and blue, and back plate probably white, and the front is black. So that'll be a pretty cool deal. And then we just finished up the signs outside. I'm gonna show you what a finished product looks like and how we did all the stud welding. It is assembled and powder coated. We're just waiting for the customer to pick it up. So these are, they're a little dusty, but these are some of the signs, and as you can see, all the front is all lined up really nice. This is all drawn in the CAD program, so there's just very little increments that we have to adjust to make sure everything looks perfect, but the little small details count in the long run, so pay attention to that. And then as you can see, all this stuff is, these are the studs that we weld onto the front plates. Holes are drilled, and then we come in with a locking nut and tighten them down. And these are the hangers. We make these in-house too. Bend them with a little cheap Harbor Freight brake. Pretty easy. It's all cut on the Fab Table. Jonathan designs all this stuff up, and so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You know, put a little comment on the post. And guys, go ahead and subscribe, man. We got a lot of our subscribers are watching these videos, but we have also a lot of other guys that are not subscribed to the channel subscribing. So be sure you guys subscribe to it, and we'll have more stuff later on as we continue to push this stuff out and think of really cool ideas. And we need your ideas too. If you want to see it happen, just give us a shout. Thanks everyone, and y'all be sure to check out our Facebook page, Armor Coating Mid-10 Designs, and our Instagram and Armor Coating. Y'all have a great day and keep coating.